any weapons formed against my skin, I bind them in the name of Jesus. Guys, I am back. Yep, this is me in the flesh. I am back and I'm very excited to be back, okay? So guys, I'm so sorry. So sorry for going all MIA on you guys. I don't know, should you guys welcome me back or should I be the one to welcome you back to my channel? I don't know. Gosh, I missed saying that, but yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all the subscriptions, for all the subscribers. Yeah, but you know what I mean. Thank you so much, guys. Welcome back to my channel. I am back, Nivea. Yes, that means I'm back in Venda, and you know why I'm saying that in that language, because I am Venda, obviously, and secondly because we do Venda lessons in this channel. So I'm so excited, guys. I'm back. Those are going to be back in track. You know, the makeup, we'll try to also get that back on track. Though we are not professionals, we're just doing it for therapy and to look good and for those snaps on Instagram. But yeah, I am back, guys, and I'm so excited. And I know I owe you guys an apology, so this is what happened, okay? Last year, 2019, I decided that I'm gonna take a break, okay? I know somebody, you guys, I think, geez, you come on YouTube for like 2-3 months and already you wanna take a break. What's up? But yeah, guys, I wanted to take a break, okay? Because this is a lot, you know. These videos, we do them 2 to 3 times just to get a perfect shot, and sometimes the English doesn't wake up, it runs away from our tongues, so it's a challenge. But yeah, guys, I decided to take a break. It was supposed to be for like a couple of weeks, a month at max, but life happened, like the way 2020 has happened to most of us. Life happened to me also, and so I was not able to come back at the time I wanted to. I was like, so it's cool. In my head, I'm thinking, okay, this is gonna give me time to record. I mean, not to record, but to save up for like a good camera quality, you know. You know, those are very pricey. But yeah, I was like, okay, this is a good shot. I'm gonna save up, and I did. But then something tragic happened, which I don't want to talk about it now. But eventually, I will talk about it. Okay. So yeah, then that thing happened, and then I'm like, okay, fine, Jen, I am gonna come back to YouTube officially. So I'll start the year off on a good note, on a YouTube note. And then on the 24th of December, I remember I was in the salon accompanying my nephew to go get his haircut for Christmas. I get a call. I'm like, hello? Yes, this is Rachel speaking. Oh, really? Okay, thank you. So basically the call is just to let me know that I am going to start a job on the 2nd of Jan. Okay, yeah, and it's exciting news. I'm going to start, and I need to be in Limpopo on the 1st of Jan. So that means I have to relocate, okay, in less than 6 days. So yeah, excitement, a bit of sadness, because originally I'm from Limpopo. Let's get this straight. I was born in Limpopo. I grew up in Limpopo until I was about 10-11. Then I moved to Joburg, so that's why I spent most of my years there. And then I'm like, okay, I'm sad because now it means I have to go and live alone. I've lived alone in varsity, but it was in Johannesburg, so at any time I wanted to go home, I could go home. So I'm like, okay, it's scary but exciting, you know. But yeah, now I'm packing, I'm preparing to move my life, literally to move everything that the little that I own, I'm packing it up, I'm moving to Limpopo. So I moved to Limpopo, and when I get here, I'm like, okay, not bad. Let me just give myself time, you know, to get used to this environment and just settle in, because obviously I'm starting a new job. I don't really want to distract myself. I need to just go back to my notes and just remind myself of what I've done in school and all the practicals. So yeah, I do that, and I'm like, okay, that's good. Soon, actually, I did record a video, guys, but I don't know what happened to the clip when I moved in and packing my room and stuff. So getting here, mind you, I am from Johannesburg, so I am now in Limpopo. The place I am in is hot, like hot. 6 a.m. it's like 20 degrees already, so you can imagine how hot this place is like. So now, because I've never had perfect skin, I've always had struggle with my skin, and at the time I was undergoing a treatment, but it was like a treatment of applying, I don't want to say chemicals, but I was applying creams. I was not taking any pills. So yeah, I'm on the treatment. My skin just starts getting worse. It's hot, mind you, it's a change of environment. It's hot, it's different water. I mean, the water is not the same as the one we have in Johannesburg, so I'm getting used to that. I'm alone on top of that. There's a million mosquitoes. I need to apply mosquito repellents all over my body, so you can just imagine it's quite a lot, and I'm overwhelmed. I'm alone, so I'm like, okay, no, we're getting there. I do those things. I drink my water. You know how people with clear skin will always tell you to drink water? Well, I was drinking water because it was hot and I didn't want to get dehydrated. I am drinking my water. My skin is just not getting better. I'm like, okay, now this is serious. Since then I'm working in a hospital, let me just go and consult and see that's gonna happen, you know. I go and consult, and the doctor is like, no, okay, it's fine. Because you know how this is a routine story. No, not a routine. An oratane or roaccutane story meshed up with why I was off YouTube. So yeah, the doctor's like, no, because you've tried all the topical creams, you've tried some of the pills, they didn't work. Let's get you on roaccutane. I'm like, okay, what is roaccutane? He's like, no, it's those pills you take. It's a course. You take it for like 6 months. Yeah, so they're gonna help you out. I'm like, a good shot. Let's do this. So they weigh me. They check. You know, they have to check. They make sure I'm not pregnant. You know, they check so that, because should you fall pregnant or while taking those pills, your child is definitely gonna come out with like deformities and stuff. They check. The doctor's like, no, I'm also gonna put you on prevention. I'm like, I've never used it. I don't want to use it. I don't need it. It's like, no, you never know what's gonna happen, which is true. It's like, no, anything can happen. You can get violated, or you know, the other reason, if you do it willingly, you can also fall pregnant. I'm like, okay, no, that's cool. Let's do this. I just want this clear skin ASAP. By the time I move back to Joburg, I want my skin to be popping. Fine. We do that. It takes my weight. My weight determines my strength, the strength of the pills I'm gonna take, not my strength, the strength of the pills I'm gonna take. So it's like, okay, you're gonna be on 20 mg for the whole 6 months. You must take it daily, after meals. It's up to you if you want to take it. It's preferred that you take it like at the same time. So I'm like, okay, good shot. He writes me a prescription. I went to Clicks, excuse me, I buy the pills. I'm like, okay, sharp. I get the pills. The first month there was the pills and a cream, and I forgot. Yeah, it's like, you're gonna be on Pesivate. So this is a cream I got also with the pills. So I take this. How the first week I'm like, ooh, child, the pills are working. Okay, the first week I'm like all glowy, I'm all beautiful. I'm like, see, plus he had said if my skin, you know, reacts quite quickly, I might not even have to do the whole 6 months course. So in my head I'm like, I'm definitely doing the 3 months course. Second week I start getting red. I'm like, what's happening? Why am I red? I'm not that light, guys. I'm dark, not too dark, but I'm dark. So when I'm red, it's not really gonna be that visible, but trust me, it was visible. I'll try to insert the pictures. I'm starting to get red. One morning I wake up, my lips are swollen. Underneath my eyes I am swollen. I am red. I'm like, okay, calm down. The doctor did say before it gets better, it's gonna get worse. I'm like, okay, this is the worst. He was talking about good short. Third week, my lips start changing color. They go from being almost brown to being pink. And not the nice pink, the pink that looks like, okay, this is stupid, but have you ever seen the butt of a monkey, that pink? So my lips become that pink. They're not pleasant, they dry, they cracked, they painful. I'm like, okay, cool, it did say the lips are gonna change. Fine. So with roaccutane, it comes with like a lot of symptoms, a lot of side effects. Okay, and also depending on your body, some side effects you might experience, some you might not. So what I experienced, I think this is common, very dry lips, cracked lips, pink lips. That's the common thing. So I had those dry lips, very pink, very dry, always needing to be moisturized every 10 seconds. Okay, not 10 seconds, or literally every 5 minutes. Fine. I start getting back pains. I'm swollen, I am red. My ears start getting dark. My neck start getting dark. Like literally my ears and my neck are like dark, and my face is, okay, because I'm almost towards the end, my face is like, you know, starting to get in shape. So yeah, I'm like, yeah, no, that's good. It's working, at least I know. I'm encouraging myself that it's working. And then I don't know what I did. Okay, I do know what I did. I decided to actually be like, okay, let me be smart. While I'm treating the pimples, let me also get something that's going to treat the marks at the same time. So by the time I'm done, 6 months, I'm like glowing, popping, all things sorted. So I get this products. I don't want to mention the name because I don't want to say those products are bad, but they were bad for me. But I've seen that they've worked for so many people. Hence, I went for those products. So I bought those products and I got the worst breakout. The worst. Like, it was so heartbreaking, guys. I got the worst. So I'm now having a lot more breakouts than I started with. Pink lips, back pain, dry nose, dry everywhere. Like the whole body becomes dry from your scalp to your toes. That's how dry I became. I had this butt pain that the moment I start walking, I would if I'm sitting down, I don't feel any pain. When I start walking, I have this pain. It's like so painful. It lasted for about 4 months for me. Okay, so I have this pain. I'm like, okay, my body is just, it's not okay. Generally, I am a happy person. Most people who know me, they're like, no, you're forever smiling. And I'm smiling not to cover up any issues, but generally I'm just a happy person. But believe you me when I said these pills, they started making me feel depressed. Okay, it is one of the side effects. You get depressed with the pills. So I'm also assuming what you see on the mirror depresses you because it gets worse, guys, before it gets better. So I'm like, okay, now this is not my normal self. I'm emotional. I always want to cry. On top of that, Limpopo is hot. The area I'm in, like, it's super hot. The temperature gets to like 42, 40, 45 degrees Celsius. So it's hot. My skin is just going through the most. I'm having these huge breakouts I've never had. Like, I've always had the small pimples, but there'll be a lot. But this time around, I'm getting big pimples. Big pimples. They're a lot. They are red. They are swollen. Some have a bit of pus in them, and you can't exactly pop them because you just need to let the pills do the work. But the good thing about the pills is they dry the pimples quite quickly. So one day they could be having pus, which is disgusting, and the next they're like all dried up and flaky. So I'm like, okay, since I can't use the products, I can't seem to like kill one bird. Is it two birds with one stone? Let me just stick to one at a time. So the doctor is like, no, you need to use things that do not have any fragrances in them, no flavors, no nothing. So I settled for Johnson baby soap, and I still am using Aqueous cream. I actually still am using those products. So I'm like, okay, let me just deal with those things. I apply the Johnson. I wash my face with the Johnson, and I would apply the Aqueous cream. So it started helping out. The next thing I realized, no man, each and every time I get out of the shower, my skin itches. Guys, like, I swear, it's fapan. My skin itches after every shower. And not, I don't know, it's abnormal itching. Like, I remember the other day, I literally took Scoro brush and I was just scraping my arms because they were itching so bad. I wanted to cry. So here's another trick, or another thing I realized. These pills were not allowing me to take hot showers. I was not allowed to take longer showers. So I need to like, and run from the shower to my bedroom and quickly put on lotion before it starts itching. So now I'm using this Aqueous cream all over my body, but the Aqueous cream is not working. I bought bio oil. I mixed with the Aqueous cream, it didn't work. So I changed and I bought Ingram's, the one with tissue oil. It didn't work. But right now I'm currently using the Nivea, the one in the blue tub, purple tub actually, yeah. So that one is much better, but I still have itchy skin till today. It's been 6 months already. I'm still having itchy skin. Yeah, so I have to just do quick showers, warm showers, very quickly, come and apply, then get dressed, and then the itchiness is like much better. So yeah, and then what else? Luckily for me, because most people, they say their hair starts shedding, mine didn't. It just became very dry. So obviously when you comb it, when it's super dry, it starts to shed, but it was normal. That was just normal, it was dry. What else did I start experiencing? Oh guys, the dryness everywhere. Like even when you have to go to the bathroom, it's like so painful. You can't go because it's dry. It's like it's cracking up. That's how bad oratane goes. But yeah, first 3 months I was depressed. I didn't see any change. And in my head I was like, oh, let me do this thing. I'm gonna take you guys with me through my journey of oratane. So every month I'm gonna record a video, update you guys. Let me tell you, I was so depressed. I didn't want anybody to see me. And I don't know, this will sound selfish, but thank God, because now, because of COVID, we had to always be in masks. The mask played a huge role in my life, because everywhere I would go, everyone would tend to be a skin doctor. Everyone is now a dermatologist telling me what I should apply, what I should drink, what I should do, why am I like this? And those questions are just even more depressing, and it's tiring having to explain, no, I am like this because I am on treatment. And then when you say that, they'll be like, no, this treatment of yours is not working. Why are you like this, guys? And it's so depressing. I remember this other person called me. She was like, why are you like this? When you came, you were so beautiful. And that broke my heart. She's like, I was so beautiful, so what is she trying to say? I'm not beautiful anymore. She's like, no, but now look at your skin. I know this lady, she sells this products. I'm like, no, thank you. I'm gonna stick to the pills. Somebody came like, no, if you wash your face with the sunlight green bar and use Vaseline, your skin will be fine. My son tried it and it worked. I was like, no, you know, I'm already going through a lot because those pills are just breaking me out even more. I am also at the verge where I'm starting to doubt the pills, but I'm just hoping that they work, because I can't stop now because I'm worse. Okay, the last thing I need is people's opinions telling me that the pills are not working, you know, because now they're just shooting me literally. So fine, the mask thing helps out a bit, because now people can exactly see, because I think I break out more on my chin more than on my forehead, but I started breaking out on my forehead, but it was much better. So with the mask, I could hide my my cheeks, chin, and also my pale lips, you know. But I think because the one thing that would motivate me every now and then would be the fact that I'm working in a hospital. So most people who work in the hospital, especially the nurses and the doctors and other personnel, are quite clued up as to when a person is looking like this, they're most probably on an oratane treatment. So every now and then I get some nurses like, oh, hi. I'm like, hi, are you on oratane? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, no, don't worry, you're going to be fine. Soon you're going to be very beautiful. So those kind of things would motivate me, you know. So yeah, guys, depression was real for me. because now we are on lockdown. I can't go home. I'm not seeing my family. I'm all alone. I'm having this horrible breakout. I'm not having a breakthrough. People are just they're not being mean. I know they mean well, but it's not helping. Okay. But yeah, eventually the 4th month, I remember the 4th month, a week before the 4th month could end, my skin started clearing up, which made me very happy. Even people will start to notice the difference. They'll be like, oh, your skin has started to clear up. You're looking much better now. I'm like, okay, thank you. So obviously that also made me feel better when now the compliments are now coming, the comments are now different. I'm no longer, you came here beautiful, now you're looking ugly. But yeah, and then what else? With the symptoms, after about 5 months, the butt pain, the bum pain stopped. Every now and then I still get the back pains. Luckily my joints were not painful, but yeah, the back pain for me and the bum pain was like the pits. Still have the dry lips. You just can't see them because I have this lipstick, but they're very dry, they're very pink. 2 weeks ago I started having, the side lip crack, the worst. They're so painful. But yeah, I'm having those. I'm currently dealing with those. Yeah, man, but I'm glad now. You see, I'm wearing makeup. You can hardly tell that I still have a bit of acne because now my makeup is even smooth. I mean, I would apply makeup and I would look like just concrete tar road. Basically, that's how I would look. My makeup wouldn't be smooth. It would look cakey. It just made me look even worse. My pimples, I just felt like they stood out even more, though it covered up my scars, so it helped with those. But yeah, and then we came to month 6. Now I'm on the last week of month 6. I'm like, okay, doc, so where to from here? He's like, no, when you finish. I'm like, doctor, I still have a few pimples. They're very tiny, they're very small. I am not ready to go off oratane because I am afraid that the moment I stop, the small pimples will now develop, they will grow and mature, and be adults and start multiplying again. So please, isn't there any way that I can continue for like a month or so? And also because now I need to deal with the scars, I need to change the products I'm using on my face. So I am afraid to start using new products without having anything to help me fight the pimples should I have breakouts. Then I was like, okay, if you insist. I'm like, yeah, I insist. I'm not ready to have any children, so I'm fine, continue with the pills. He's like, okay, cool, I'm just gonna reduce your dosage. So initially I was taking 20 mg per day. So now he reduced it to 10 for 3 months. So this is currently the first month of my 3-month trial on oratane, 10 mgs per day. So yeah, guys, this is, I'm sure in the beginning of, I'm not yet ready to just fully show how I look right now. I'm still feeling a bit insecure because what is happening now is I have discoloration over my face. As I've said, my neck is dark, my ears are dark. Here, I have light patches. Like light spots. I have red patches, where I had pimples, they're now just red, but the pimples are gone. I am dark. You'd say I have contoured my face, but I haven't. I have just dark patches, and then there's just a lot of unevenness. My eyes are very dark. My eyelids are very dark. So there's a lot of unevenness. Hey, English. Unevenness happening on my face, and I'm not yet fully 100% confident with showing you guys how I look. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why I was off YouTube for so long. I wasn't ready to expose myself to everybody. I was already getting a lot of comments from people, and I know how guys are, people are so mean over social media. So I was definitely not ready to be dragged because I was already depressed. But yeah, my thoughts on oratane, it works for me. It worked wonders for me because I will upload pictures. It worked wonders for me because the outbreak I got when I started on the pills, it was the worst. But the difference that happened the moment they started clearing up was just amazing. And I'm assuming the breakouts you get are probably the pimples, you know, those ones that are still like relaxing, chilling there underneath your skin there. Be like, nah, let's give it time. Let her think that her skin is clear. Then we come back and we attack, you know. So yeah, but they all came out. They came out to play. And then one by one, one by one. Okay. So yeah, I'm very happy with the progress so far. Very happy. No more depressed. I'm full of life. I feel beautiful. I now look at myself in the mirror because for about 2 months I couldn't look at myself because it was getting worse. So I would just wash my face and I wouldn't even dry my face. I don't dry my face anymore because I needed to limit, because my skin became super sensitive the moment I started the pills. So I needed to reduce like a lot of contact on my face. So I just wash my face with my hands and then I let it air dry. Okay. So yeah, would I recommend oratane to anybody? I would, especially if you have tried so many other alternatives and they haven't worked. Do I think it's very expensive? It's not that expensive, to be honest, because my pills, okay, not that expensive. I'm not saying they're cheap, I'm not saying they're expensive either, because we don't have the same financial statuses. So for somebody, the pills are like $350, I think. Yeah, for 30 pills for $350. So obviously for somebody who doesn't have money, $350 is a lot of money to spend on just pills a month. But for me, because I just gotten the job, I was like, okay, I can afford $350, let me do this. What I think is more expensive for me, I feel like it's the consultation. You know, going to a dermatologist or a private GP, I feel like that for me is the most expensive process, because you'll be paying like $500 maybe to go see a GP, and the next thing you still need to go buy the prescription and everything to wash your face with. So yeah, I mean, had I had money earlier on, I definitely would have went for oratane. Okay. Because even last year I was on a treatment. I was using roaccutane. I used some pills, but they didn't work, because I think also with oratane, they don't just give you oratane on your first visit. You need to attempt. It's like the most severe route of dealing with pimples. So they try the least harsh products first, or alternatives first, before they can put you on oratane. Just know, when the doctor or when the GP gives you oratane, they're pulling out the big guns. It means you're stubborn, your skin is stubborn. Maybe that's why I'm stubborn. It's not my fault, because I know some people say I'm stubborn. It's not my fault, it's my skin. I had to be stubborn to survive. So yeah, that's my journey. That's why I've been missing in action. I'm back now. Hopefully nothing happens. Like, 2020 is very unpredictable. Anything can happen. Already is happening. But yeah, guys, hey, look, I'm back, and I thank you so much for not unsubscribing. Unless if you guys just really forgot about me, that's why you haven't unsubscribed. But yeah, thank you for staying. I really appreciate it. And yeah, man, I look forward to like cool posts. I'm gonna give you a tour of this place, this magnificent place. If only you could feel the heat through the phone, you'd understand how hot this place is. But either way, I'm an hour away from Botswana. I'm close to the border of Botswana, so that's why it's very hot also, because Botswana is hot. But yeah, guys, that's why I've been missing in action. It was because of the transition from staying in Johannesburg to moving to Limpopo alone, without the parents, without the friends, without any familiar face, to a new job, serious job. So I had to keep the focus and do the right things, and make an impression, obviously, to dealing with my skin that came as a complete shock to me, that shattered me to pieces. But yeah, I think at least I had the you know what, thank God for WhatsApp video calls. I had the support of my family and my friends, and you know, just people close to my heart. Even though my family would laugh at me and my lips, it's still fine. I remember the other day my sister was like, hey, you bought an orange lipstick, looking at her pictures we took on her birthday. I'm like, orange lipstick? Really? She's like, yeah, you look like you have orange. I'm like, no, those are my lips. So yeah, guys, it is quite bad. It still is bad, but we have the marks now to cover our faces, you know, and hide all those insecurities. But yeah, it's been a very challenging journey. Would I recommend it to anybody? I definitely would, especially if you've tried so many other things and they haven't worked for you. I would recommend it for you, but before you start, I feel like you need to brace yourself. Don't come into this journey thinking things are gonna be smooth sailing, because they are not. You know, you go there just because of the pills. It's like hiking. It's like Kilimanjaro, you know, getting onto climbing Kilimanjaro with snow. That's how it feels like. I've never done it, but I think the feelings I was feeling, I feel like people who've climbed Kilimanjaro, that's how they felt. Yeah. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching my videos, my video. Stay safe, take care of yourselves, always wear a mask. Just because of now the levels have gone down, lockdown, yeah, Pella, please guys, stay safe. It doesn't mean the COVID has gone. Also, we still don't have a treatment, so take care of yourselves, take care of your loved ones, you know, take care of yourself so that you don't infect your loved ones, you don't infect anybody. So yeah, I love you so much, guys. Thank you so much for watching my video after 8 months of not uploading. I hope you're gonna enjoy this video. Don't forget to like, to comment, to subscribe, and to share to your loved ones. Share to those who are about to go on oratane. Share to those who have moved. Share to everybody in general. To those who have missed me, I'm back. But yeah, guys, it's been a very interesting year, I must say. But I'm happy within the Lord. Hey guys, I forgot to tell you. I remember the other day I took a fasting for 1 day just for my skin. I kid you not. I was like, God, this has never happened in my life. Any weapons formed against my skin, I bind them in the name of Jesus. Guys, I was like, God, whoever created these pills, you gave them the knowledge, you gave them the intelligence that those pills must work. So they better work, God. I'm holding these pills. I'm holding you accountable for them. You gave us the intelligence, you gave us the knowledge. So I prayed for my skin, guys. So I don't know, is it God who's answering the prayers, or is it the pills, or is it both working? But I believe it's both. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching my video. I love you, and I'm back, I promise. I'll never leave you nor forsake you. I am back. Have a great day, have a great night if you're watching this at night. Ave Masiara Abudi, Ave Madekona Abudi. Goodbye. I love you guys.